You gotta, when you play abroad, you gotta do a lot of stuff on your own. Sometimes you go places and they don't have a strength coach, so you gotta make sure that you're in the weight room in the mornings before morning practices. And so basically, it's not a lot of times it's on you. If you want to put in the work and the effort, you got to put in the work and the effort, and no one else is going to be there to tell you what to do or not. So you got to do it yourself. And if you want to accomplish a goal, you got to get out there and just get it done.
Now, between 2010 and 2012, you managed to play in places such as the NBA D-League. You've gone to Switzerland, Venezuela, the Dominican Republic. How were those experiences for you to become successful around the globe?
Well, like I said before, just winning championships abroad is just an amazing experience. I've had the success of winning in Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Switzerland, the NBA D-League, and then just past in Japan, I lost in the championship game, but I won in the regular season. And so just taking the experience of knowing how to win wherever you're at, I've just had such great success of winning, and that's like the attitude I bring. I bring a high-quality IQ of the game, and I bring a winning mentality. That's all I want to do. So just being in different places, Latin America, they play a lot more dirtier, a lot more rougher. Asia is a lot more fast-paced. And then Europe, you get different styles wherever you go. And so it just brings a different lifestyle to the game of basketball.
Now, overseas competition, speaking to some of our imports here in Australia, they say it's a real learning experience with the different cultures coming together and the different standard of behaviour. How quick have you been able to adjust going into a new city, a new team and a new league? How quick have you been able to get accustomed with their way of life?
It all depends on where you go, but it's been really good. I've always had good professional teams. I've heard guys, my friends, saying that they got in a bad situation where no one on the team spoke English, they weren't getting paid. But everywhere I've been, I've got adjusted really quick. My team's been professional, they've been on time, and so I've enjoyed it. I've got to be in so many places in such a short time. Like, to me, it's like a free vacation to get to do what I love to do, which is play basketball. And I don't look at it as a vacation, but I'm blessed to be in a situation that I'm in. And I never take granted for what they give me. But yeah, like in Japan, none of my teammates spoke English, so I had to use a lot of hand gestures when trying to communicate offense and defense strategy with them. And it becomes fun. It's almost like sometimes it becomes a game. You gotta enjoy it. You can't get frustrated with it.
I'm talking with NBA D-League champion Scott VanderMeer as he sets his sights and mind towards the NBA Summer League. Scott, do you believe that that's going to be something that's going to really help you in the NBA? Because we know that big men are sometimes often thrown into awkward situations. We saw Steven Adams get thrown into some when Kendrick Perkins was out. Has that overseas experience of having to adjust going to really help you when you're thrown into the birth of fire in an NBA game?
Yeah, that's definitely true. If you're not a superstar in the NBA, if you're getting your 5 to 10 minutes, and also you always got to think guys are getting traded. You get traded to a new team, or guys get picked up from the NBA D-League, and you meet up with a team. You got to know the plays that day. I mean, they don't have time for you to learn things and adjust. You have to be on the go, and being overseas, like there's times I've got called at midnight from my agent and be like, hey, a team in Dominican Republic wants you there tomorrow morning. They got a game at night. You got to be out there. And I flew out there, and I had to play the game, and I had to learn the plays in a quick shoot-around and adjust and go play the game of basketball coming straight off a plane. So I've been in those tough situations where you got to adjust it's so quick to learn how your teammates play, the plays, what people's tendencies are. So it's a big point when you're a bench player in the NBA to be able to learn the system as quick as possible.
Now, 2013-14 saw you in Japan, as we spoke about. Now, you took home the All-Star MVP on the back of a stellar 31-point, 21-rebound, 4-assist and 3-block performance. How the hell did that feel? Because that is an amazing award and just an amazing performance.
Oh, it was fun. It was just a great experience. It was just on the outskirts of Tokyo, which Tokyo was like not one of my favorite places to go visit. Just a packed arena. It was just such such a fun situation. It was my first All-Star game ever, probably since, I would say, high school. So I've always been a role player, always been the guy that just do the dirty work, get rebounds, score here and there, block shots. But in Japan, I really got to just play my game and enjoy it, have fun, and have the green light to shoot when I wanted to shoot. And it was a blessing. I just love Japan so much.
Now, you finished that season averaging a touch under 20 points a game, along with 13 rebounds and top league shot blocking numbers. Was that an indication to you that you were ready to head back to the Summer League and have another crack?
Oh, yeah. My last two stints have been really good. I played in Uruguay, where I averaged about just under 19 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 blocks. And I took that straight into some Summer League camps in Europe, averaging like 17, 13. Then I went to Japan, where I was averaging about 20 and 13. So my game over the last 2 years has improved, especially on the offensive end, my shooting and getting to the rim, three-point shooting, and even my free throw percentage has gone way up. And so the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been at my prime in scoring, rebounding, and blocking shots. And so I think it'll carry over strongly into the NBA game.
Can you give us some insight into some of the training and preparation you're doing to get yourself ready for the Summer League?
Yeah, right now, the last 2 months, I've been down in Cincinnati, Ohio, at a training facility called Ignition in Mason, Ohio, and literally all they do is train the Cincinnati Bengals. Also, they do a lot of pro basketball players. So I've just been down here working out with them in the morning. And then at night, I'll go do my own thing, go play with the University of Cincinnati, go running, go lifting, doing extra stuff outside of the 2 to 3 hours training I do with them in the morning.
What about from a team perspective? What do you think that you could bring to a franchise looking for an extra big man, which obvious to the height? What else can you bring to that side?
What I tell everybody is stuff that you really can't see on the film. I don't bring athleticism. I'm a big 7-foot white guy, but what I do bring is a winning mentality, high IQ, and a team mentality. Like the Spurs, they play team basketball. It's just so amazing to watch how many extra passes they would make and how they cheered for their team. And that's a situation where I would fit in perfectly, where I'm going to make that extra pass. I'm going to set that screen to get somebody open. So I do all the little things that a lot of times don't get seen on game films, but it helps the team to win and win championships. And that's what I bring mostly to the game.
And as we saw in the NBA Finals, obviously that team mentality basketball, the extra pass, it was just, that can beat any side, no matter how many, future Hall of Famers they have on it. So, look, mate, we wish you all the best of luck, and I'll certainly be keeping an eye out on the Summer League results as your dream of making the NBA continues. Thanks heaps for hanging out with us and giving us Aussies a bit of a taste of the professional basketball life.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.